Welcome to the Night Owling channel, where we delve into the lifestyle of night owls and night shift workers, offering insights on thriving and staying healthy in the nocturnal world. In tonight's journey, we delve deep into the realms of sleep schedules, from the night owls among us to the early birds who greet the dawn. Our quest is to unravel how these patterns influence our health, well-being, and daily life. Our sleep story begins with the circadian rhythm, our body's natural clock that orchestrates our sleep and wakefulness. It's a symphony of biological processes, influenced by light, genetics, and lifestyle. But did you know that not all clocks tick to the same rhythm? And starting off at the top of our circadian clock is one of the biggest casualties of this disruption, deep sleep. You know, that glorious stage of slumber where your body truly rests and repairs itself. Deep sleep is like hitting the reset button for your brain and body. It's during this stage that your brain consolidates memories, your cells repair themselves, and your immune system gets a much-needed boost. But here's the kicker. Without enough deep sleep, our circadian rhythm becomes even more disrupted, leading to a vicious cycle of fatigue, mood swings, and even health problems. Trust me, I know the struggle. We often rely on caffeine and other stimulants to power through those long nights, but nothing can truly replace the restorative power of deep sleep. Now, you might not know this, but our body temperature plays a crucial role in our sleep quality. And here's the kicker. It's not just any temperature. It's our lowest body temperature that's ideal for sleep. You see, as night shift workers, our internal clocks are a bit out of sync with the rest of the world. But regardless of our schedule, our bodies still follow this natural rhythm of temperature changes. Typically, our body temperature drops in the evening as we prepare for sleep and reaches its lowest point in the early hours of the morning. This drop in temperature actually helps us fall asleep faster and enjoy deeper, more restorative rest. So, how can we optimize this natural process to get the best sleep possible, even on our non-traditional schedules? First off, create a sleep environment that supports this temperature drop. Keep your bedroom cool. Around 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 19 degrees Celsius, is ideal for most people. Next, take advantage of your body's natural temperature cues. Try to time your bedtime for when your body temperature starts to decrease, typically a few hours before dawn. And finally, prioritize relaxation and winding down before sleep. Lowering stress levels can help your body transition smoothly into this optimal sleep state. Next up is our blood pressure and its impact on our circadian rhythm. You see, when you're burning the midnight oil like us, your body goes through some serious adjustments. And one of the things that can get thrown off balance is your blood pressure. Normally, our blood pressure follows a predictable pattern, dipping at night when we sleep and rising during the day when we're active. But for us night shift workers, this rhythm gets flipped upside down. Studies have shown that working irregular hours can mess with our blood pressure, leading to higher levels when we should be winding down for bed and lower levels when we're supposed to be up and about. Now, you might be wondering, why does this matter? Well, it turns out that our circadian rhythm and blood pressure are closely intertwined. When our internal clock is out of sync with our environment, it can disrupt the delicate balance of hormones and neurotransmitters that regulate our blood pressure. And over time, this can put us at a higher risk for serious health issues like heart disease, stroke, and even sleep disorders. Now we are onto a topic that's near and dear to our hearts, melatonin secretion and how it affects us night shift warriors. You see, melatonin is like the MVP of our sleep hormones. It's what helps regulate our sleep-wake cycle, telling our body when it's time to wind down and when it's time to rise and shine. Normally, our body starts pumping out melatonin in the evening as it gets dark outside, preparing us for sleep. But when you're burning the midnight oil like us, things can get a little wonky. Our brains are wired to respond to light cues, and exposure to artificial light at night can suppress melatonin production, making it harder for us to catch those Z's when we finally hit the sack. And let me tell you, fellow night shifters, that lack of melatonin can wreak havoc on our sleep quality and overall well-being. So, what can we do to keep our melatonin levels in check and get the quality sleep we deserve? Well, for starters, you might want to consider talking to your doctor about melatonin supplements. They can help boost your natural melatonin production and promote better sleep. And remember, night shift fam, prioritize self-care and listen to your body. It knows what it needs to thrive, even in the wee hours of the morning. You see, our circadian rhythm isn't just about sleep. It also regulates our levels of alertness and wakefulness. During the night, when most folks are catching some shut-eye, our body naturally kicks into high gear, pumping out hormones like cortisol to keep us awake and alert. And while it might feel like a struggle at times, this natural boost in alertness is what allows us to tackle those late-night deadlines and keep the world spinning while everyone else sleeps. Now, I know what you're thinking. Coordination at this hour? But hear me out. While the rest of the world is winding down, we're just getting started. And let me tell you, there's something special about the coordination we possess, especially after noon. You might call it the night shift advantage. You see, according to the circadian rhythm, our bodies are wired to peak in performance during the late hours. So, while everyone else is hitting that mid-afternoon slump, we're hitting our stride. Sure, it might take a little extra coffee to get us going, but once we're in the zone, there's no stopping us. So next time you find yourself struggling to keep up after lunch, just remember, us night shifters have got this coordination thing down to a science. Now I want to talk about something that might surprise you, reaction time. Yeah, you heard me right. And no, I haven't had too much caffeine yet, I know what you're thinking. But isn't reaction time better during the day? Well, not exactly. According to science and a lot of personal experience, our bodies are primed for peak performance in the wee hours of the morning. Whether we're dodging unexpected obstacles in the workplace, nailing those split-second decisions, or reacting lightning fast to changing situations, our reflexes are on point, baby. Muscle strength and heart health, especially during the afternoon hours. Isn't the morning the best time to work out? Well, hear me out. As night shifters, we march to the beat of a different drum, and our bodies have some serious superpowers, especially afternoon. You see, studies have shown that our muscle strength peaks during the afternoon hours, thanks to our unique circadian rhythms. And when it comes to keeping our hearts pumping strong, the same holds true. So while the world is busy winding down after lunch, that's when we're gearing up for our most epic workouts. Whether it's hitting the weights, going for a run, or busting out some yoga moves, our bodies are primed and ready for action. And let's not forget about the heart, our trusty companion through those long night shifts. By staying active during the afternoon, we're not just building muscle. We're also keeping our hearts healthy and strong. Shouldn't blood pressure be lower at night? Well, usually yes, but for those of us who work the graveyard shift, it's a whole different story. You see, our bodies have a way of adapting to our nocturnal lifestyle, and sometimes that means our blood pressure follows suit. As night shift workers, our internal clocks are flipped upside down, and that can wreak havoc on our circulatory system. Throughout the day, as the world winds down and the sun sets, our blood pressure tends to creep up, reaching its peak in the evening hours. It's like our bodies are gearing up for another night of vigilance and resilience. But here's the thing. While high blood pressure might seem inevitable for us night shifters, it's not something we should ignore. It's a signal from our bodies that we need to take extra care of our health through proper diet, regular exercise, and maybe even a little extra sleep when we can get it. Now, this is something that's hot off the press. Literally, body temperature. And why us night shifters often find ourselves running a little warmer in the evening hours. You see, our bodies are amazing machines, constantly adapting to our environment and lifestyle. And when it comes to temperature regulation, US night shifters have a few tricks up our sleeves. Throughout the day, as the sun sets and the world settles into slumber, our internal clocks kick into high gear, and so does our body temperature. It's like our internal furnace revs up, preparing us for another night of action and adventure. Now you might think that's a bad thing, feeling a little extra toasty when everyone else is cooling down. But let me tell you, there's something empowering about it. It's like our bodies are saying, "Bring it on, night shift, we can take the heat." So next time you find yourself feeling a little warmer than usual during the evening hours, don't sweat it. Embrace it as a sign that your body is primed and ready for whatever the night throws your way. Despite working through the night, your body still follows its natural rhythm of melatonin secretion, gearing you up for a restful slumber come morning. The night shift life. While the world sleeps, we're wide awake, navigating through the quiet hours. But have you ever wondered what makes us feel sleepy as the sun sets and energized as the moon rises? As evening descends and darkness sets in, our brain receives a signal. It's time to start secreting melatonin. Think of it as our body's built-in bedtime alarm. This natural process is triggered by the absence of light. As the sun dips below the horizon, our pineal gland, a small pea-sized structure in the brain, kicks into gear. Melatonin production ramps up, signaling to our body that it's time to wind down and prepare for rest. It's like our internal night shift supervisor guiding us through the transition from wakefulness to sleep, predisposing us to feel more alert either late at night or early in the morning. Now, picture this. It's late at night, the world is quiet, but for night owls, this is their prime time. While the rest of the world sleeps, they're buzzing with energy, creativity, and productivity. This isn't just a lifestyle choice, it's a biological predisposition. Yet, this night-centric rhythm often clashes with the typical 9-to-5 world, leading to challenges in aligning their natural sleep pattern with societal expectations. Living as a night owl in a day-oriented society can be tough. It can lead to sleep deprivation, as they often have to wake up early despite sleeping late. This misalignment can impact their overall health, affecting everything from mood to metabolism. But it's not all challenging. Night owls often enjoy peaceful, quiet hours at night, which can boost creativity and problem-solving skills. Moving on to our night shift warriors. These are the individuals who keep our world running while we sleep. Adjusting to a nocturnal work schedule is a significant shift. With the right strategies, such as maintaining a consistent sleep schedule even on days off, creating a sleep-conducive environment during the day, and proper diet and exercise, many night shift workers manage to find a balance. It's about understanding and working with your body's rhythm. On the flip side, let's talk about the early birds. These are the folks who rise with the sun, often full of energy and ready to start the day. Their internal clock is tuned to wake up early, often in alignment with societal norms, which can be a boon in a 9-to-5 world. However, this doesn't mean early birds have it all easy. Early birds might struggle with social events that run late into the night and can face their own challenges in getting enough sleep. Waking up early doesn't always equate to going to bed early, and this can lead to a sleep deficit. Plus, aligning with the rest of the world's schedule means they might miss out on the quiet, creative hours that night owls relish. So, what's the verdict? Is one sleep schedule better than the other? The answer lies in understanding and respecting your own body's needs. Whether you're a night owl, a night shift worker, or an early bird, the key is finding what works best for you and embracing it. It's about harmony between your biological clock and your lifestyle. Thank you for joining us on this nocturnal exploration. We hope this journey has shed some light on the fascinating world of sleep schedules. Share your own experiences in the comments below. Are you a night owl, a night shift worker, or an early bird? Let's discuss and embrace our diverse sleep patterns. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the world of night owls. Until next time, sweet dreams and good night or good day.